My name is Barry Jackson. Hi, everybody. And I was involved with the Phoenix in '84. I didn't know this district at all. And it was very exciting for me because I'd played lots of title roles on television, but never on film. And I think Ian Holm was up for this job at first. But anyway, so I was very excited because we spent our first spot of filming here in East Finchley. And although we had a script, our director, Roy Battersby, incidentally, it was in the Putnam stable, that is Goldcrest, would put up the money. Warner's had put up some money, but Goldcrest and David Putnam were sort of quite executive directors, producers. So we came here to have a look to Recce in the theatre. And there were going to be several scenes here. There was going to be a scene in the auditorium with a film being shown, and then a breakdown of the film, and then the projectionist comes down to explain to the audience, that they're broken down. But meanwhile, I was taught by Peter Bailey, your projectionist of 50 years, how to operate the projectors, which in those days were the older arc projectors. That is, you have two carbon rods making a huge light spark, and that generated the electricity to show the film. Okay, it was quite complex because you had to make sure the arcs, the carbons, were nearly touching but not touching, and then when they're worn out, you had to replace them. Quite a difficult job because they were red hot. So I had a lot to learn. I learned how to thread, and Peter was very sweet with this. We had in the room probably for my training, as it were. It was just Peter and I. Then we had the director, and we started to have a look at the scenes that we would have in the projection room. So he would change the reels on the film, which is what happened, and he would thread the film. Obviously, it was incidental to the actual narrative of the film. So we had a look at that, and the director thought he would use some of that. He would also use the fact that they were red hot, and if you touched the projector, you'd get a shock, and we had all that. And then the actress and I decided that there was a chance of some very good scenes. So we devised a couple of scenes completely, and we introduced them into the film. The audience doesn't need to know unless they know this. The actual film is called Mr. Love, and unless they see this film, there's no point in my trying to describe it because I could be here for days. Anyway, we had these scenes, and they were very good, and they seemed to work very well. And so the director had added those on to what was already in the script, and that was thanks to Peter. Peter was very patient, and we had the film crew in there. It's a very small room for a feature film crew. But anyway, we did it.